Welcome one, welcome all to another edition of TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. I, of course, am your host, the Swink, Nick Swinky, and we are bringing to you Fate of Fire Pro. And we are kicking things off with the cold-hearted, handsome devil, Hook. And his opponent, representing New Japan Pro Wrestling in the LA Dojo, it is Ren Narita. Hook taking down Ren Narita right away. Hook 3-0 in his TGPW tenure. Looking to go to 4-0 here. It's the first appearance of Ren Narita in TGPW. Yes, Hook 3-0 in singles matches, as I mentioned. Victories for Hook over THUNDERHOSE, Jason Powell, and Dominic Mysterio. Big slap and a running elbow shot from Ren Narita. Ren Narita, of course, was a graduate of the Young Lion system in Japan, moved over to the LA Dojo in New Japan of America, where he is training under Katsuyori Shibata. Recently returned to New Japan proper at Wrestle Kingdom in a match against Katsuyori Shibata, his mentor. And of course, being Wrestle Kingdom 16. It was night one of Wrestle Kingdom. Like on January 4th, Shibata winning that match, which was originally supposed to be a grappling exhibition, but Shibata got on the mic, declared it a full-fledged wrestling match, and Shibata, the master, defeating the student in Narita. Narita has competed here in the United States, in addition to appearing in New Japan of America shows on their program NJPW Strong. He's also wrestled for independent promotions here in the U.S., including the likes of Warrior Wrestling and Black Label Pro. Full Nelson applied by Hook. Of course, everyone knows Hook is the son of the human suplex machine Taz, and a member of Team Taz. Narita suplexes Hook out of the ring to the floor, and he just stole Hook's move right there. The Ippon Sayanagi judo throw. But a headed arm Tazplex, or Hookplex if you will, on the floor stuns Narita as he manages to get back in to avoid the 20 count. Again, 20 count on the floor in TGPW. There it is, the red rum. Is that it? Is Narita going to tap? No, Narita not willing to capitulate. Series of punches from Hook. Hook sets him up. In the corner, comes charging, levels him with that lariat. Clubbing blow from Hook, back to the red rum, center of the ring. Nowhere for Narita to go. He's too far away from any of the ropes. Trading shots now are both men. Drop kick from Narita, takes down Hook. Hook is in a little bit of trouble here. I think this is the most trouble we've seen Hook in so far. Big vertical suplex from Hook. And there's one from Narita. Ipsan Sayanagi there from Hook. And you can tell Hook is feeling it right now. Hear the adulation of the crowd for Hook. A lot of hookers out there tonight. Head and arm again. And that may be all. No. 2 count kick out from Narita. And if you're enjoying this action, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. There's the Boston Crab applied, the Young Lion special. But Hook able to escape. There's a wrestling style throw there from Hook. If you missed any of the previous shows, there will be a playlist with all the TGPW shows in there so you can get up to speed again to the Boston Crab. But again, Hook is able to escape. German suplex with the bridge. Is that it? Is this going to be Hook's first loss? No! 2.9 kick out from Hook. Upsan Sayanagi again. Knee drop from Hook. Shot to the gut from Narita. Narita with that fighting spirit. Taking it to Hook. Hook from behind. What a suplex from Hook. That dragon suplex back to the red rum, and that is it. The red rum, his version of the Taz mission, gets the tap out victory for Hook here in this opening contest. 4-0. And we are ready for match number 2 here. Fate of Fire Pro. It is a tag team contest. And there we see the duo of hardcore hipster Neil Karels and THUNDERHOSE, collectively known as Hardcore Thunder. And their opponents in this tag team contest making their TGPW debut is the team of Dominic Garrini and Kevin Koo. Violence is forever. Here we go. Neil, Dom Garrini starting this one off. Dom Garrini, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, easy for me to say. Trainee of the AIW Wrestling Academy in Cleveland, trained under Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae there. Did Kevin Koo, or not Kevin Koo, did Dominic Garrini, rather. Kevin Koo was trained at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy under Brian Fury. Double underhook suplex right there from Kevin Koo. So tag is made Hardcore Thunder, by the way. 2-0 in tag team contests here in TGPW. Looking to make it 3-0. Their first win being back at Mass Hysteria Part 4 Surprise You're Dead back in November with their win over Kings of the Black Throne, Brody King and Malachi Black. And then another win in December at Frozen Steel Part 1 where they knocked off Team Filthy, Filthy Tom Lawler and Chris Dickinson. Both of those wins coming via submission. And they're looking to get another win here to improve their record to 3-0. Is their goal is to earn a title shot against the TGPW Tag Team Champions, and the tag team titles will be on the line later on in this show. So you know they'll be watching that match closely. Both of these teams will undoubtedly be watching that match closely, because if Violence is Forever could pick up a win here over an established team, that would probably go a long way towards Violence is Forever earning a spot here in TGPW. No doubt. That spike powerbomb into the cover, 2 count, and a kick out from Ku. Garrini slams him to the mat. Ku and Karels going at it here. Ku and Karels. Ku Karels. Karel Kus. Both men making tags. So Dom and THUNDERHOSE are the legal men in this match. Garrini off the ropes with that lariat again comes charging, but THUNDERHOSE, that super kick to the kneeling Garrini. There's a shote to the throw and just a 1 count. Catches him in the back elbow coming into the corner, does Garrini. But now mounted shots. Those palm strikes. The shote palm strike taught to him by his mentor, Jushin Thunder Liger, also a member of the Thunder Buddies. As it is THUNDERHOSE, Jushin Thunder Liger, THUNDERHOSE, and now deemed an ally of the Thunder Buddies is the Hardcore Hipster. Neil Karels. Impressive double team move right there into the camel clutch. And we've seen some teamwork on display from Hardcore Thunder. Garini's got the Kimura lock on, but he is not the legal man, as it is Ku who comes charging but runs into the empty turnbuckle. Cover, and just a 1 count before Garini's in to break it up. A shot to the back of the head from Ku. Sleeper hold applied, but Garrini there again to save his partner. It's a spear. Backdrop driver from Ku. THUNDERHOSE sends Ku into the buckle. Hits him with that palm strike into the La Maestral, but a rope break. Schoolboy pin in another break. Garrini far too close to the ropes there. So he just dumps him and tags out to his partner. Off the suplex and a 2 count. Thunderhorse kicks out. Garrini goes up top and hits a knee drop off the top. As there's a suplex by Ku on Karels. Holds him open for a shot from Ku and a 2.9 as Thunderhorse just kicks out. Shote to the back of the head, an Inzi, if you will. Power bomb spikes Garrini. Garrini in trouble now. A back suplex neckbreaker combo there. Garrini is staggered. Setting up for another double team, but Garrini fights it off. Locks it to submission, but he gets caught in the Romero special in the center of the ring with nowhere to go. Snap suplex by hardcore hipster Neil Karels, who runs off the ropes, comes charging and hits him with that giant running forearm smash. Pendulum style backbreaker, and there's a tag. Actually, Schmidt style backbreaker and another one. Not a pendulum. Drop kick, but nobody there. There's an overhead belly-to-belly throw from Thunderhorse as he hits the ropes, comes charging with a shote and just levels him. Scooping a slam into the single leg crab. But Garrini there. As VIF is still in this thing. There's the Liger Bomb. 2 and no. Kick out from Ku off the Liger Bomb. From the Thunderhorse. Back to the single leg crab, but Dom there. To force a break. Garrini with a hold applied, but he's in the ropes and he is not the legal man, so an illegal submission hold. There's a cover off the kicks, but a rope break. Seems Thunderhorse got his foot on the ropes. Double stomp off the top from Garrini. As Dom drags him out, hooks a leg, goes for the cover, gets 2 before Neil is there to break it up. Backbreaker and a body slam from Dominic Garrini. There's a brain buster as he just got dropped on his head, courtesy of Thunderhorse, but Garrini takes a shot to the breadbasket, and now a scoop and a slam from Karels. Belly to belly suplex. No. Just a 1 count, and there is the move called the 3K. In the single leg crab, and there it is. Another tap out win and another victory for Hardcore Thunder. We are ready for match number 3 here at TGPW presents the Fate of Fire Pro, and it is a trios contest. Making their way to the ring, it is the team of the Rock and Rave Infection, Lance Rock and Jimmy Rave, and their tag team partner. He rules ass, weighing 4,000 pounds of heavy metal. This is WARHORSE. Lance Rock, by the way, has a cigarette in his mouth, folks. They are ready to rule some ass tonight. And their opponents are the team known as the Alpha Males of Power and Glory. It is the Alpha Male, Monty Brown, straight from the Serengeti, and the team of Hercules and Paul Roma, collectively known as Power and Glory. There we go. Starting things off is the Alpha Male, Monty Brown, and Warhorse here. Of course, in the corner of the Alpha Males of Power and Glory is the Doctor of Styles, Slick. Tag is made to Jimmy Rave. There's a drop kick from Rave. Clubbing shot from the Alpha Male to Jimmy Rave. Snapmare from Jimmy Rave. With a shot to the midsection from the Alpha Male, Monty Brown. Scoop and a slam on Monty Brown. Brown shoots off Rave, but Rave comes back and catches him as he tags in the big man, Lance Rock. Here comes the Power and Glory. It is Hercules. The always ever dapper Slick at ringside. Beautiful white suit on. That white fedora. Lance Rock with a camel clutch applied. And now, Rock and Hercules trading shots. Hercules wins that battle. Chop to the chest from Hercules, scooping a slam, and then drops an elbow as he tags out to Paul Roma. Nice double clothesline by Power and Glory. The glory of Power and Glory is, I suppose, Paul Roma. And a tag to the Warhorse. Roma and Warhorse now going at it. Roma drops an elbow on the Warhorse, but Warhorse comes back with a series of chops. And now, with a headbang. Tag made to Jimmy Rave. As Hercules is in there now. Hercules levels Rave with that lariat. And now he's just choking him. As 2-count Lou Tufano starts his count. He has a 5 count to break. If he does not, he is disqualified. Back body drop on Rave as a tag is made to the Alpha Male. Repeated shoulder thrusts from Hercules. And now a strike exchange as Brown wins that one. Now Monty Strong cradled by Rave gets just a 1 count on Monty Brown as he rings the arm. There's a running power slam by Monty Brown. Follows it up with a knee to the midsection. Thought he might be going for the pounce there, but no. Flexes as he shows off the muscles. Brown with an elbow drop to from the top to the back of Jimmy Rave. Fall away slam by the Alpha Male. Shows off the physique off the ropes, hits the flying shoulder tackle. So tag is made. Backdrop driver by Warhorse on Monty Brown. Chops to the chest of Hercules. Snap suplex on Brown. Warhorse misses the boot, as I believe Hercules was able to block. And a tag is made to Lance Rock. Inverted atomic drop on the Warhorse as Rock is sent into the buckle. Lance now sends Hercules off and just levels him and boots him in the face repeatedly. Lance Rock, the big Texan. Over 6 feet tall. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 6'6", maybe even taller than that. There's that rising lariat by the Warhorse. And a lariat of his own from Roma as he drops the elbow. Backslide on Warhorse, but not the legal man. Rake to the eyes of Warhorse as in comes Monty Brown. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination offense there from Monty Brown. These two men familiar with one another. Their days in Impact Wrestling. Follow-away slam from Monty Brown. Staggers Lance Rock, but Lance Rock catches him, googles him, and slams it down with it. Choke slam, gets a 1 count before both members of Power and Glory come in. Power bomb spikes Lance Rock. But there's a lariat, and now Roma grabs a hold. Actually, that's Hercules. Grabs a hold of Rock, but Rock elbows him, knocking him off the apron. But that momentary distraction from Hercules may have actually aided Monty Brown there, at least momentarily. These two going at it like two bulls or two rams clashing horns in the mountains or something. DDT from Monty Brown plants the Warhorse as Hercules slams Lance Rock. Power bomb into the jackknife pin. Did he get him? No. Everybody in there now, as it is absolute bedlam. Here in this trios matchup. Nobody home on that lariat from the Warhorse. A clubbing blow from Hercules. As now they trade strikes. Lariat from Hercules takes him down as he tags in his partner Roma. Jimmy Rave, Warhorse, double drop kick. Shades of the Rock and Roll Express right there. That double drop kick. Hanging vertical suplex by Paul Roma. Roma, beautiful drop kick off the ropes. Caught Jimmy Rave, who was staggered. Flying crossbody off the ropes, and Warhorse is there to break up the pin. The full Nelson is applied by Hercules. Wait a minute. Rave with that pedigree. Roma is stunned, allowing Rave to tag out to Lance Rock. Rock just leveled Brown as he jacked his jaw. Boot to the face of Hercules. Lance Rock now unleashing. But wait a minute. Hercules, I think, was looking for a superplex. Caught out on that apron, but able to get back in. Ducks under, but a counter from Rock, but a shot from Hercules. Nice back and forth there between Hercules and Lance Rock. Another hanging vertical suplex, this time on the big man Lance Rock. Very impressive from Paul Roma. Roma, a tag team specialist, no doubt, in his wrestling career. Had several tag team partners. Last time we saw WARHORSE was back in November. He was part of an Atomicos match, an 8-man tag, if you will, in which Stover's Skyscrapers, Mike Stover, Mean Mark Callis, Dan Spivey, and Sid Vicious were victorious over WARHORSE in the Super Machines, Super Swink Machine, Super Martez Machine, Super Handsome Machine. But WARHORSE has been a staple of TGPW since its inception. He was on our first show, Guerrilla Warfare, and what a throw by the alpha male. There's an Oklahoma Stampede. That would make Bad Old JR proud. Of course, Bad Old JR is recovering from his injuries at our last event and that exploding death match. And we've got action inside the ring. We've got action outside the ring right now. Rave just got knocked down, but a Dragon Screw by Rave on Brown. Brown's got to get in. Brown just narrowly avoids a count out and then is quickly thrown back outside the ring, where Lance Rock boots him in the face. But Power and Glory doing a number on Jimmy Rave inside the ring. Rock and Brown fighting on the outside. As Brown back in, avoiding a count out again. Tags in Roma, who gets taken down with a drop kick from Rave. That was a chaotic few moments there, where we had action inside the ring, outside the ring. Monty Brown dangerously close to getting counted out, not once but twice there. And both men are down as they take a breather of sorts almost. Rave hits the Rave Clash on Hercules as Roma with that hanging vertical now on WARHORSE. I believe he's hit that move on all three members of the trio of WARHORSE and Rock and Rave. Roma heading up top, hits the elbow drop. Again with up top, goes for a splash or a headbutt, whatever it was. There was no water in the pool. What a lariat by Lance Rock. Power slam catches him, and WARHORSE is there to break it up as everyone's in there now. Roma hits an elbow drop before he tags in Monty Brown. Boot to the face of Roma. Here we go again. Monty Brown, Lance Rock. Exchanging shots. But that's suplex. And another one from Brown. Brown seemingly in control right now. Lance Rock with a standing switch. Shot to the back and a tag is made. choke slam by Lance Rock onto Brown. Chop from Warhorse, and he may be setting up for a lariat, but no. Instead, throws him into the corner. Warhorse sent to the outside on the wrong side of town. So he gets double suplexed on the floor. As Rave hits a pedigree on Roma. As I believe Hercules and Warhorse, yes, are the legal men. Roma comes in, he gets a headbutt. Hercules sends Warhorse into the buckle. Clubbing blows from Hercules. Those elbows catching Hercules as Jimmy Rave in there now. Double drop kick by Rave and Warhorse. Scoop and a slam. Rave with La Mystica. And hits a running knee strike. And no. Looks like 2 count. Lou Tefano and Slick arguing. Slick got on the apron. Rave hits a pedigree on Hercules. That could be it. No. I believe Hercules' foot was on the bottom rope. This match has gone on quite a while here. Spike powerbomb on Warhorse. Rave with a neck breaker. Tags in Lance Rock. There's a torture rack by Hercules into a backbreaker. But a boot from Lance Rock, and now he's just smashing the back of Monty Brown's head into the buckle, and now there's the claw. Gets a 1 count. The buckle? I meant the mat. Monty Brown catches Rock coming in with that DDT. Monty Brown from behind. It's that combination. Roma with a slam on Warhorse. Spike powerbomb. The combination of Roma and the Alpha Male. Warhorse setting him up on the top rope. Was looking for a superplex, but a splash off the ropes from Roma. Is that it? And it is. The Alpha Males of Power and Glory pick up the win in this trios contest. Our next matchup here. TGPW, the Fate of Fire Pro, is a tag team contest. And a unique tag team contest at that. It is the team representing the Circus of Slime, known as the Lucha Pizza Raiders, El Gran Blanco Presentadora, and Crooked Tortuga. And their opponents, making their way to the ring, are the team of Corporal Kirchner and Super Leather. They are collectively known as Mr. Penzel's Opus. So, as you know, El Gran Blanco Presentadora back at Mass Hysteria Part 4, Surprise Your Dad back in November, defeated Earthquake with special referee Michael Brennan. El Gran Blanco Presentadora had won the Big Boy Battle Royal back in the summer. More specifically, in the month of July at Summer Sizzler Series number 4, Big Boy Summer, defeating winning the Big Boy Battle Royal, last eliminating AC Romero. Also in that match, Earthquake, Ryota Hama, Rikishi, Falaba, Big Daddy V, Typhoon. But he won the Big Boy Battle Royal. Of course, the Big Boy Tournament, which was held by That Wrestling Show, was won by Earthquake, so the two of them would meet in November at Mass Hysteria. The Big Boy Battle Royal winner, the Big Boy Tournament winner, and a match to determine who was the ultimate Big Boy to earn the title of Big Boy, the best Big Boy, if you will, and Gran Blanco winning that match. Of course, his attorney, Frank the Clown, was able to pull some strings, use a loophole to get Michael Brennan, who's still technically a referee, to referee that match. So, an unfair advantage, to say the least, for Gran Blanco. He was able to win that match, claim the Big Boy title. However, due to the circumstances of his victory, neither TWS or TGPW recognize him as any sort of champion. However, he has decided to call himself a champion, even renaming the Big Boy title into the Ultimo Hombre Campeonato, and declaring it an open weight title, meaning it would be open to anyone of any weight class. Again, not a recognized championship by TGPW. Despite that, he would go on to, quote-unquote, defend the title in December at Frozen Steel against an opponent that he chose in the Zombie. Yes, the Zombie from ECW on Sci-Fi fame. Ted Arson, or Tim Arson, I believe, who is destroyed by the Sandman, and his one and only appearance on ECW on Sci-Fi, was the opponent of Gran Blanco, who very quickly defeated the man. It was a joke of a match, a joke of a so-called title defense, and now here tonight he is defending the title, quote-unquote, once again, this time in a tag team match, as the Circus of Slime present the Lucha Pizza Raiders, the team of El Gran Blanco and Crooked Tortuga, and they are defending the title together against this team of Corporal Kirchner and Super Leather, known as Mr. Penzel's Opus. So, that's the story behind this match and why this is taking place. This is all thanks to their attorney, Frank the Clown. Because now we have Super Leather in there against Crooked Tortuga Michael Brennan. Super Leather we saw in the Deathmatch tournament. That Deathmatch Show 3 tournament. Where he would defeat Terry Funk in the opening round before losing in the quarterfinals to Zandig. His next appearance would be in November at Mass Hysteria Part 1, Things That Take Bumps in the Night. Where he would team up with Nightmare Freddy, Boogeyman, aka Michael Myers, Jason the Terrible, in an Atomico's match where they would lose to the final girls team of Jade Cargill, Camille, Bianca Belair, and Ronda Rousey. He just sat on him. Gets a 2 count off of that. This is the first appearance of Corporal Kirchner in TGPW. There's a Mexican stretch right there. Submission hold shown by Gran Blanco. When Gran Blanco is not cheating, the guy has actually shown that he is a competent wrestler in the ring. When he so chooses. That's the big thing. When he so chooses. But most of the time, he's content to just bend and break the rules and use all kinds of loopholes and shenanigans. The guy's a POS. I mean, what more do you want me to say? I mean, and the crowd agree. I mean, there's a reason the group is called the Circus of Slime. It describes these guys' describes these guys perfectly. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied and twisted. I'm still trying to process this whole thing with the, what is it called again? The Ultimo Hombre Campeonato. What a joke. Power bombs aplenty. As Corporal Kirchner and Super Leather taking the fight here to Gran Blanco. And I hope they lose this match. I know I'm supposed to be an unbiased commentator, but I can't stand the Circus of Slime. Trifecta of suplexes there. And there's a Frankensteiner into a pin, and Super Leather there to break it up. Dropkick from Kirchner on Brennan. There's a Kokeshi by Corporal Kirchner. Crowd boos, and rightfully so, as now Michael Brennan biting the forehead of Corporal Kirchner. Kirchner and Super Leathers with that power bomb. Striking combination, center of the ring, and El Gran Blanco there to break it up. To save his quote-unquote title. Into a roll-up and a 1 count before Super Leather is there. Brainbuster by Super Leather on Gran Blanco. That was a kick low, and there's another kick low. I mean, turnabout is fair play. So, you know what? I don't care if they hit him low, and that's somehow a legal cover. And it gets a 2 count. from 2 count, Lou Tavano, who of course is our referee for this evening. Another Frankensteiner into a pin. But Kirchner there to break it up. Series of European uppercuts. Gran Blanco mocks the crowd before he goes for another cover and gets the 3 count as Corporal Kirchner cannot break it up in time. And the Lucha Pizza Raiders are victorious and they successfully defend the championship. Up next is another trios contest set for one fall. Introducing first, it is the team of the Open Talk champion, the Big Dog, Kayvon Journey, the Macho Son, Jason Powell, and the Black Man, Coco T. Weir, leader of the Kayfabe, the People's Band. Collectively, they are the Detroit Wrestling Connection. And their opponents to be accompanied to the ring by the Stoverload podcast host himself, Mike Stover. It is the team of Mean Mark Callis, Sid Vicious, Dangerous Dan Spivey. They are Stover's Skyscrapers. Here we go. The Big Dog, Mean Mark, starting things off here. Stover Skyscrapers, the last time we saw them was at Mass Hysteria Part 3 in November. Endless Pain or Endless Pleasure, name of that show. Stover Skyscrapers victorious in an Atomicos match, whereas Mean Mark, Dan Spivey, Sid Vicious, and Mike Stover, who we see at ringside here tonight, victorious over Warhorse and the Super Machines. We talked about that earlier. Now they get another match here in TGPW following that victory, this time against a very familiar trio to fans of TGPW, the Detroit Wrestling Connection of Coco T. Ware, Kayvon Journey, and Jason Powell. First time we saw them team up, they won a trios match over Tommy Dreamer, Eddie Edwards, and hardcore hipster Neil Karels. That was a hardcore team way back at Holy Diver in May of 2021. The next time they would team up would be in a Atomicos 8-man tag match at at Summer Sizzler Series number 2, Do Ya Like Fish Sticks, back in June, where they were victorious. Coco, Kayvon, Jason, and Marty Drip Trip victorious over the Circus Slime team of El Gran Blanco, Michael Brennan, and the Insane Clown Posse, Violent J, and Shaggy 2 Dope. They would then compete in September at T3, that Trios Tournament 2021, to determine the first ever TGPW Trios champions. They would win the opening round match. In fact, the first match in the opening round, they would win over Hit Row. before losing in part 2 in the quarterfinals to the Bullet Club team of Tamatanga, Tangaloa, and Hikaleo. So they are 2-1 as a trio coming into this match. And in Atomico's action, they are 1-0. So as a unit overall, 3-1 record, pretty good for this group. And there's a 1 count before Kayvon kicks out. There's a power bomb from Mean Mark. So he just waits on Kayvon to get up. Hits him with that DDT off the ropes. Mean Mark tags out to Dangerous Dan Spivey. Double suplex by the Skyscrapers on Kayvon. Kayvon in a bad way right now. His partner's there, though, to break it up. Kayvon 4-1 as a singles wrestler is Kayvon. But Kayvon is also the reigning TGPW Open Talk champion. Also known as the Open Talk 313, the Flash Championship. He won that championship in a tournament at Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular back in August. He would defeat Neil Karels in the opening round for winning a final 4-way elimination match over Mike Stover, who was at ringside, Michael Brennan, and Jason Powell, who was his partner in this match, to win the championship. He would then defeat Jason Powell in a 2-out-of-3 falls match to retain the title at Mass Hysteria Part 1. And then at Frozen Steel Part 1, he would retain the title over Coco T-Ware. So 2 successful title defenses for Kayvon against both of his stablemates in the Detroit Wrestling Connection, and that is why they've decided to team up together in this match in an effort to kind of smooth things over between the members of the group after Kayvon defended the title against both of them, meaning Coco and Jason. Smooth things over in an effort to prove there are no hard feelings, that it's just competition between these 3 guys, that they're still a unit. And there's the Macho Elbow, but Callis able to avoid the contact there. Leaping Lariat by Mean Mark Callis. Signature offense there by Callis. Callis with a pile driver. And now that claw hold. What a rope break. Double drop kick by Coco and Powell. They tag out. Kayvon with a cover on Mark Callis. And just a 2 count. I think Spivey broke it up, or maybe Callis kicked out. I could not tell there, but Kayvon measuring him, hits the spear, center of the ring. That could be all, and no. I believe Sid Vicious able to break it up at the last second there. That could have been lights out. Could have been curtains for Mean Mark. There's another spear, and that could be it. 2 and 3. No! Mean Mark out at 2.9. I thought he had him there. The classic Fire Pro 2.9 for Mean Mark as Spivey hits a tombstone. Something weird about a team with Mark Callis and Dan Spivey, and Spivey is the guy that hits a tombstone pile driver. But nevertheless, Spivey taking it to Big Dog Kayvon here. Big Dog off the ropes. It's a spear now on Spivey. But, of course, Skyscraper's there to break it up. DWC taking the fight to the Stover Skyscrapers here. There's a bird buster by Coco T. And maybe another, and again. But of course, Sid there to stop the count. There's a straight shot from Mark Callis. Callis maybe looking for another. Yep, there it is. Leaping lariat. Either another lariat or a DDT. No, he went for another lariat, but the black man Coco T saw that coming, able to avoid the contact and make a tag to Kayvon. But Kayvon gets caught with a swinging neck breaker. Leaping lariat off the top rope from Mean Mark as he tags out to Sid Vicious, the master and ruler of the world, the master of the power bomb. Sid. He's got that crossface in, and Kayvon taps out. Stover Skyscrapers pick up the win here in this trios match over the DWC. Match 6 here at TGPW, the Fate of Fire Pro, is a singles contest. Introducing first, Moist Marty Drip Drip. And look at that entrance. All that drip. And his opponent, representing Hit Row, it is Isaiah Swerve Scott. And in the corner of Isaiah Swerve Scott, of course, is B-Fab. You see her down there. And in the corner of Marty Drip Drip is Jessica Alaban, formerly known as Jessie Kamea. Not the first time we have seen Isaiah Swerve Scott and TGPW. You have to go back to July of 2021 at Summer Sizzler Series number 4 Big Boy Summer, where Hit Row, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Ashante, The Adonis, and Top Dollar defeated Drip by Snoo Snoo, Marty Drip Drip, Jade Cargill, and Camille in that match. So these two, no stranger to one another. The next time we would see Hit Row would be at T3, that Trios Tournament 2021. in the tournament to decide the first ever TGPW Trios Champions. It was on that show back in September. They would lose the opening round match to the Detroit Wrestling Connection. Talked about that earlier. And there we see pulling a trick out of Battle JR's playbook, that testicular claw on Isaiah Swerve Scott, and now he's got the fork. We are seeing a much different side of Marty Drip Drip here tonight, folks, as Isaiah Swerve Scott's busted open, swinging neck breaker. What is this? Went for the chuck kick, but nobody home. Moonlight drive into the cover. Is that it? 2 and 3. No! Isaiah Swerve Scott kicks out at 2.9. This match could have been over that quickly. Flying head scissors by Isaiah Swerve Scott. This is the first singles match for him. Step up in Zaguri as you see Jesse Kamea looking on. Sorry. Jessica Alaban. I wonder what she thinks of this new aggressive side of Marty. Drip Trip, Moonlight Drive again, and a 2 count with the shoulder up from Isaiah Swerve Scott. Swerve twisting brainbuster takes down Marty Drip Trip. See the blood of Marty, or not Marty, the blood of Swerve everywhere. Marty Drip Trip, Tope Kano, whoa. But a suplex by Scott on the outside, a half and half. Now a German. Swerve's blood everywhere. Swerve back in the ring, avoids the count out. This has been an intense match. Hagman neckbreaker by Marty Drip Trip. There's a leaping Insaguri. And that rivalry with Bad Old JR has really lit a fire under Marty Drip Trip, I think. He is not playing around. Moonlight Drive for a third time, center of the ring, nowhere to go, and that is it. An emphatic victory for Marty Drip Trip here tonight over Isaiah Swerve Scott as he just makes short work of this man. Marty Drip Trip. He's got his mojo going. Here we go. Match number 7 at the Fate of Fire Pro. And it is a TGPW Deathmatch Championship match as Abdullah the Butcher, the 4th champion, makes a title defense here against Nick Gage. This is a barbed wire landmine death match. See fluorescent tubes in the corners. Weapons strewn about the ring. Abdullah the Butcher winning that Deathmatch Show 3 tournament. Then defeating the Deathmatch champion Arrow Boy. And there we see the pizza cutter signature weapon of choice from Nick Gage. Abdullah defeating Jun Kasai, Nightmare Freddy. Zandig and Atsushi Onita. Oh, into the explosion. Explosives on the outside goes Nick Gage. But he beat Onita in the finals of the tournament. Before beating the champion Arrow Boy to win the title. This was back in October. In November, he would defend the Deathmatch title against the Necro Butcher. The fans booing Abdullah. Seems like they're solidly behind Nick Gage's pile driver from the Butcher. Uses that piece of wood as a weapon. Again, using that piece of wood as a weapon. And now biting the forehead of Nick Gage. But Gage, what a power bomb on the big man Abdullah. What a rake to the eyes from Abdullah. Clubbing blow to the back of Abdullah from Nick Gage. Gage now goes for another maybe pile driver or a power bomb. But a counter by Abdullah with the back body drop. Gage is stunned. Side slam from Abdullah. And again now biting the man in the forehead is Abdullah. There he comes. Hits the Butcher's axe. Also known as the freight train and the Sudanese meat cleaver. That running elbow drop. He poked him in the eyes to counter that powerbomb attempt. Did Abdullah. DDT from Nick Gage. Is Gage. The clubbing blow to the back. And now using that piece of wood as a weapon. There's the choke breaker. But Abdullah quickly back to his feet before Gage takes him down again with a DDT. Right to the eyes from Abdullah, but another choke breaker. Is that it? Goes for a cover. Did he get him? And no. Abdullah kicks out of the choke breaker, and there it is. The Butcher's axe, and that is it. The Butcher's axe proves to be effective yet again as Abdullah the Butcher successfully retains the TGPW Deathmatch Championship. Match number 8 here at TGPW Fate of Fire Pro is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TGPW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. It is the team of the Hottest Flame, Kiera Hogan, and the Boricua Badass, Tasha Steeles, collectively known as Fire and Flavor. And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending TGPW Tag Team Champions. It is the star-spangled team of the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle and the Patriot. Tag titles on the line here, as I mentioned. The Star-Spangled Team, Kurt Angle and the Patriot, answered the call of the open challenge of the Road Warriors, Road Warrior Hawk and Animal. They did so back in December at Frozen Steel Part 1. And Kurt Angle and the Patriot defeated Hawk and Animal to win the TGPW Tag Team Championship, becoming only the second ever champions. As the Road Warriors were the inaugural champions, winning a tournament to win those belts. They defeated the Faces of Fear in the first round, Ming and Barbarian. In the quarterfinals, they would defeat the Circus of Slime, Grand Blanco, and Crooked Tortuga. In the semifinals, they would defeat the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff. And in the finals, they would defeat the team of Fish Mox, Steve Ahrendt, and John Moxley, become the champions. In a non-title match, they would defeat Wealth and Influence, Ted DiBiase, and Sasha Banks. That was at TGPW Trios Championship Tournament Part 2, the T3 tournament, back in September. In November, they were retained the titles over Doom at Mass Hysteria. That was Mass Hysteria Part 3, in fact, before losing those titles to Kurt Angle and Patriot. Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz, Fire and Flava, they would win a tag match My Own Summer back in June over the team of Death by Snooze 2, Jade Cargill and Camille. So that was the only 2-on-2 tag team match for Fire and Flava here in TGPW, but they did pick up a win there. Kurt Angle, meanwhile, made his debut against Miro back in July at Blood Red, White, and Blue, where he was victorious. Kurt Angle and the Patriot, that match against the Legion of Doom was the first time they teamed up in TGPW, and they were victorious. We saw Patriot before. He teamed with Steve the Turtle Weiner. They lost to a Circus Islam team. And the Patriot is 1-1 in singles matches. Actually, no, he is 1-0 in singles matches, rather. He's only had one singles match. And that was actually a victory over Gran Blanco. That was back in August, I believe. Yes, that was back in August at Summer Sizzler Series number 6. This is episode 666. He wins a no disqualification grudge match there. So only one blemish on the Patriots' record. There's a pedigree, but Kurt Angle there to break it up. The only other match involving Fire and Flava was a trios match in which they teamed with Penelope Ford as Fierce Fire Flava, where they would lose to the Death by Stratisfaction team of Trish Stratus, Camille, and Jade Cargill. And there's a submission hold applied by Kurt Angle, but Kiera Hogan there to save the matchup for her team. Of course, Fire and Flava have been associated with Bad Old JR, Penelope Ford, Superbad Kip Sabian throughout the last several months. And there's a cutter by Tasha Steelz. Of course, Bad Old JR is not here. He is still recovering from his injuries over last month, in which he was finally defeated. by Marty Drip Trip. There's a cutter by Tasha Steeles. She takes down the Patriot. But there's some shots from the Patriot as he sends her off the ropes. Hits a back body drop. And another shot from the Patriot takes her down. But Tasha tags out to Kiera now. Kiera with that two-tone colored hair. Double suplex sends Kiera all the way out of the ring to the floor. Patriot sends her into the apron, but a super kick from Kiera. As meanwhile, Kurt Angle and Tasha going at it inside the ring. Patriot was sent all the way into the barricade. As Angle, that belly-to-belly throw into the stump puller, and that's it. The tap-out victory for the Star Spangled team as they retain the titles. All right, we are ready for this elimination matchup here. It is an 8-man tag team contest. And a lot of high stakes in this matchup, as the losing team of this match must disband, making their way to the ring. It is the Sideshow, Cypher, Go Baldy, and Nacho Clown, along with Steve Ahrendt. And here come their opponents. It is none other than the Alliance to End Steve, CNC Destruction, Chris Miller, Cody James, Metalhead, and, well, there's only 3 of them. Where the hell's Antoine Clemens? Antoine Clemens is supposed to be the 4th man in this match. Windy City AC, Antoine Clemens, excuse me. Easy for me to say. But where the hell is he? Wait a minute. Oh, here comes Antoine Clemens now. But he's not dressed to wrestle, and he just said, what? He's not the 4th man in this match? What is he talking about? What does he mean he's not the 4th man in this match? Oh, give me a break. Aaron Xavier is the 4th man in this tag team match. It's not Antoine Clemens. It's Aaron Xavier. Well, as we just saw, this match was originally advertised to be the Alliance and Steve, the team of Antoine Clemens, Windy City AC, CNC Destruction, Chris Miller, Cody James, and Metalhead. I think it's the team of Steve Ahrendt and the Sideshow, Go Baldy, Nacho Clown, and Cypher. But, according to Windy City AC, Antoine Clemens, Steve Ahrendt is an idiot for thinking that he would ever get in the ring with him. And that TATES did sign a contract for a 4-on-4 match, an Atomicos match, an 8-man tag, whatever you want to call it. But did not specify which members of the team it would be. Everyone was led to believe that it would be Antoine Clemens, but he said he did not sign the contract. But instead, Aaron Xavier is in this match. So Aaron Xavier taking the place of Antoine Clemens in this match. And again, as I mentioned before, this is a high-stakes matchup. This is a loser leaves TGPW match, meaning the losing team will have to leave TGPW, whether that be the Alliance to End Steve or Steve Ahrendt and the Sideshow. One of these 2 teams must leave TGPW. And this is an elimination match, meaning that all 4 members of a team must be eliminated for a match to end. For the match to end, rather. Pinfalls, submission, knockouts, disqualification, or countout, those are the ways to be eliminated from this match. So sit back, relax, and strap it down. For this high-stakes elimination match, as Nacho Clown is in there with Metalhead. Metalhead, Chris Miller, and Cody James made their debut back in June at My Own Summer, where it was also revealed that the true mastermind behind the Alliance to End Steve was Antoine Clemens, after Aaron Xavier defeated Steve Ahrendt in a controversial ending to a steel cage match on that event. Xavier stood in the ring as Metalhead CNC made their debut. There's the overdrive. Made their debut attacking Steve Ahrendt, then made the revelation that Antoine Clemens was the leader of the group. The true mastermind. Inside cradle, not even a 1 count. And there we see a very interesting pairing here. Cypher and Aaron Xavier. As Cypher is a former member of the Alliance to End Steve, but was fired due to, quote, incompetence. In other words, he failed to accomplish his goal of ending Steve. So he was fired from the group. He was defeated by Steve. After being fired from the group, we saw a change of heart from Cypher as he witnessed how the Alliance to End Steve would continually attack Steve Ahrendt, trying to end his career. Had a change of heart, decided to come back with his Sideshow brethren, Nacho Clown and Gobaldi, and aid Steve Ahrendt, because all of Steve Ahrendt's other friends, whether it be C-Red, Mateo Valentine, Sky Blue, Axel Rico, even John Moxley, all of them at one point or another attacked and taken out by the Alliance to End Steve. So Cypher coming in with the other members of the Sideshow to Steve Ahrendt's aid. And if you notice, Steve Ahrendt not in his usual attire, not being referred to as Fish Stick Steve Ahrendt, no references to Fish Sticks Mania. And that's because apparently Antoine Clemens acquired the trademark to Fish Sticks and Fish Sticks Mania, as Steve Ahrendt did not trademark the name Fish Sticks or Fish Sticks Mania. Antoine Clemens, in his further efforts to try and rid the company of Steve, bought the trademark to his nickname and the phrase Fish Sticks Mania. So we must simply refer to him as Steve Ahrendt now. Nice escape by Aaron Xavier, the evil genius, out of the suplex attempt by the big man Cypher. But Cypher now, with that choke, just holding him up by the neck. Reverse Rana by Aaron Xavier on Cypher. As Cypher tags out to Gobaldi. There's the spear by Ahrendt. Did he get him? He got him. Aaron Xavier has been eliminated by Steve Ahrendt. Who would have thought it? Aaron Xavier, the first man eliminated from this match. Courtesy of that spear from Steve Ahrendt. And now here comes the sushi roll from Steve Ahrendt. But that Guerrilla press slam by Chris Miller. Ahrendt was able to defeat all three of Chris Miller, Cody James, and Metalhead in singles matches. Prior to this Tomiko's match. Another sushi roll and the tag is made to go Baldy. Wait a minute. He's hulking up Jess. Feeding off the energy of the crowd of Steve Ahrendt as Gobaldi's in there now. With the man known as the career killer, Chris Miller. Tag is made to the masked man, Metalhead. Wait a minute, what is this? Nice combination move by the trio there. Doomsday Device-esque double axe handle off the top. We saw them compete in the T3. They were able to eliminate Steve, Axel, Rico, and Sky Blue from the first round, but then lost in what is considered a TGPW classic to the Gun Club, Billy Gunn, Colton Gunn, and Austin Gunn in the second round of the tournament. And there's another spear, and that could be it for Metalhead. 1, 2, and 3. No. I'm not so sure what happened there. I think Aaron Xavier hopped on the apron. I believe that's what happened because all the eliminated members of the team still are at ringside. And I believe Aaron Xavier hopped on the apron to distract 2 count Lou Defano from counting a potential 3 on Metalhead there after the spear. The sushi roll, 2 and 3. He got him. Metalhead eliminated thanks to the sushi roll. Aaron Xavier saved by the Sideshow there. And now they have a 4-on-2 advantage here over the Alliance head. Steve, there's a pump kick from Miller, otherwise known as a bicycle kick. He got a bicycle. How do you get a bicycle in this arena? I don't know. The double axe off the top is another double team move. Showing some teamwork from the Sideshow there. There's another bicycle. He got a bicycle. Miller shot off the ropes. Lariat from Cypher. CNC Destruction are going to have to rely on their teamwork as a duo here if they want to survive here against 4 members of the other team. There was the gunslinger by Miller, the trapezius claw. But now we've got both Metalhead and Aaron Xavier on the apron. Triple team beatdown. 2 count Lou arguing with Metalhead, who's standing on the apron. Well, Cypher and Cody just clonked heads. There's a boot from Cypher as he tags out to Nacho Clown. We mentioned Cypher competing in TGPW before, but this is the first time we've seen Nacho Clown go Baldy. There's a giant swing on Cody as Miller comes in. And now Xavier back on the apron again as Miller gets chokeslammed. Sunset flip into the pin, but nobody's there to count because 2 count Lou is distracted by Xavier on the apron. Discus Lariat. We saw that beat Steve in the trios tournament. Did he knock off Nacho Clown? No. I believe Nacho Clown was able to kick out. I don't know if Cypher would have made it in time. I believe Nacho Clown was able to just kick out on his own power there. Nacho Clown tags in Gobaldi, who gets caught with a low blow. Combination of punches from the Nacho Clown. The fun-loving party clown is Nacho Clown. Press slam, but only a 1 count before Cypher is there to break it up. Gobaldi with the drop kick takes down Miller. Miller shot off the ropes. Gobaldi went for that punch but got caught. There's that suplex, and now he's just choking him. Power bomb by Cody on the big man Cypher. Backbreaker and a body slam on Steve, but a choke slam from Cypher on Cody. DDT on Miller from Gobaldi as he tags out to Nacho Clown. Inverted atomic drop. To the top goes Nacho, and he hits the frog splash, but Miller is there. Airplane spin on Cody James as Metalhead again, causing a distraction. Double drop kick by Cypher and Gobaldi. Repeated shoulder thrust by Cody James to the midsection of Gobaldi. Gobaldi sent into the blue corner and tags out to Steve. Miller in there now. Both members of CNC in the ring right now, but Steve Ahrendt again hulking up, taking it to Cody James, but Miller with a series of headbutts. Back elbow caught him. Ahrendt must pose, brother. Back suplex by Miller, and a low blow. Just a blatant low blow, and there's a receipt from Ahrendt with that mule kick to the nether regions. And now a spear in the center of the ring, and that could be it for Miller, and it is. Well, Cody James is all alone. It is now 4-on-1 as the Sideshow and Steve Ahrendt. And that could do it right there. This could be it. And 2 and 3, and it is. A clean sweep for Steve Ahrendt and the Sideshow as they destroy the Alliance to End Steve. And because they win this match, the Alliance to End Steve must leave TGPW. Wait a minute, the lights have gone out in the building. Did somebody forget to pay the bill or something? Wait, the lights are back on. Wait, no, it can't be. No, it's a goddamn white phenom! Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. And this match is for the TGPW Championship. Introducing first the challenger, the young goat, Hot Fire, Myron Reed. I'm now introducing the champion. He's the reigning, defending TGPW champion. Go Shiozaki. Go Shiozaki winning the TGPW Championship just last month at Frozen Steel Reed knocked off Keiji Muto to win that title. Muto was the undefeated champion, the first TGPW champion in the title's history. Muto racking up an impressive 10-match winning streak before it was finally snapped by Shiozaki. Shiozaki all throughout the summer had been chasing Muto and that championship. Shiozaki a 7-1 record. The one loss coming to Keiji Muto. That was way back in the month of June at the event My Own Summer, in which Muto won that match via submission, but not without controversy, as Muto won thanks to interference from well, himself. As a young Muto, a young Keiji Muto interfered in that match, and that was when we came to the realization that Keiji Muto had the key to the forbidden door of the multiverse, as he was able to bring forth more versions of himself from the multiverse. Not just young Muto, but we also saw Great Muta and Bad Blood, another variant of Muto from the multiverse, from the WCW versus the World universe, apparently. So Muto forming an army of Mutos, collectively known as the Mutoverse. Shiozaki tag team partners with Big Show as the team Go Big Show. They would add Arrow Boy to their ranks as an ally. And also, this man is a challenger for this evening's event, Myron Reed. Also aligning himself with Shiozaki, Big Show, and Arrow Boy against the Mutoverse. Shiozaki would defeat young Muto at Big Boy Summer. Then in October, he would defeat Great Muta and Bad Blood. Back-to-back matches. There's the Go Flasher. That's what won him the title. Did he retain? Yes. That's it. An emphatic victory for Go Shiozaki as he wastes no time knocking off Hot Fire Myron Reed. The TGPW champion, Go Shiozaki, with his first successful title defense, as he just ran through Go Hot Fire Myron Reed like a hot knife through butter. I was going to talk about how these two had met in a match to determine the number one contender to the TGPW Championship in November at Mass Hysteria Part 1. A match that Shiozaki would win to set up his title match against Muto at Frozen Steel Part 2 in the steel cage, in which he was dominant in that victory over Muto, just like he was dominant here tonight in his victory in his first title defense, his V1, if you will, over Hot Fire Myron Reed. So that about wraps things up for this edition of TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. This has been Fate of Fire Pro. I have been your host, The Swink. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you have notifications set up so you're notified when the next edition of TGPW is uploaded to the YouTube channel. Until then, talk to you guys next time.